Hi, today, welcome to Cooking with Connie. And today we have a little helper. And say hi.
Hi.
So today we're going to show you how to make lasagna. A super easy dish. Tastes really good. Alright, so right now we're going to use the garlic press. And it's one of my favorite things. And the brand name is Xylus, I believe, with a Z, and it's made in Switzerland. So if you don't have one of these, they're really handy. You just peel the garlic. Actually, you don't even need to peel the garlic, and you just press it right out. Okay, you just press out the garlic and just pull out the skin, and it works really well instead of chopping it up. So we'll use 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, depending on what you like. I've chopped 3 small onions into small pieces. I think I'm going to use 3 cloves of garlic today. You can just chop off the ends here. Thank you, helper. You're doing a really good job there. Okay, so we're going to saute this with oil.
Chicken.
It's beef, but okay, thank you.
Beef.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to turn it on to high over here. Turn it on to high. And put in the oil.
And look in the cheese.
Okay, in the meanwhile,
Open the cheese.
sure, I'll open the cheese. Okay,
Hey, Mom.
coming. Just a sec. Okay, so we put some vegetable oil into the pot. And once it heats up, we're going to put in the garlic and the onions and saute that. Okay.
And the mushroom, and the tomato sauce, and the peppermint, and the choy.
Excellent. So what I've done is I've washed the mushrooms and I've sliced them. So just make sure they're really dry. Okay, and I've used 2 bunches of spinach here and a little bit of water into a big pot and just boiled it and squeezed all the water out. Okay, so now it's cooled. You really want to squeeze all the water out because otherwise it'll make your sauce, your lasagna super runny. Okay, so we don't want it to be too runny. All right, so our pot is heating up and we're going to put in the garlic. And I have a helper. So we're going to put in the garlic. Do you want to have a look in here? Do you want to come have a look? No, I can't make it myself. It's always good to have a helper.
Yeah.
Come and have a look and see what's in the pot.
Let's see.
Sure, you can come and see as well.
Whoa.
It's very hot. We'll stand right here.
Let's see. Garlic.
Okay.
I want to stay there.
Okay, I'll bring you back. Just a second. Come down. Okay, so the amount of onions you like to use is totally dependent on if your family likes onions or not, and garlic as well. So, put it all in. And it's nice to make the lasagna overnight so that the flavor can really get into the pasta. I like to make it overnight and then bake it the next day for dinner or lunch. And we have mushrooms. Okay, so we're sauteing this up. It smells really good. So I have the heat on high right now with just a little bit of oil. So we're going to make this brown it up, and then we're going to add the beef. I like to use lean ground beef or even extra lean. I'm using about half a pound. Sorry, I'm using about a full pound right now, which is approximately 600 grams. We are going to grate the cheese. Alright, so let's get the grater. Okay, so I'll show you how to grate the cheese. Little hands. Little hands, we don't want to be here. Okay, so I'm using the big side, and I like to use mozzarella cheese, and I'm using the big side of the grater. And this piece of cheese is very floppy, so I'm going to take it out. Be careful not to grate your fingers.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's flying all over the place.
Ah.
That's okay, we got it. Thank you. This is called mozza cheese. This is what you find on Pet Pizza. Oh, I don't need any more. That's fine. I don't need any more. It's okay.
We can use this for tomorrow.
Yes, we can use it for tomorrow. We can put it on sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. No, it's not ready yet. I'm still sauteing the onions. Okay, let's just, hang on. Thank you. Don't like everything. Okay.
Right here. Put it away for you, Mom.
Thank you. You're such a good helper. Alright, so the mozza cheese, I'm grating it. So again, you probably need about 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, and this is for the topping of the lasagna. So again, if you like lots of cheese, you can grate more. So I think this is about 1 cup. So we're going to need a little bit more cheese. Helper?
Yeah, okay.
Can you rip it off there? Wow. That's excellent.
Here, Mom.
Thank you. That's perfect. Okay, so let's see. This is doing really well here. So I'm going to add in the beef now. So this is what the beef looks like. About 600 grams of beef. Be careful of your hands, sweetie.
Okay.
Add a little bit more oil. Have a look at the pot and see the brownness of the onions. All right. And put in all the ground beef. And ground beef, you should always buy it fresh if you can. Don't use frozen stuff. Everything tastes better if it's fresh. So again, if you like more meat, you can put in more meat. And a really good helper we have today. Okay, so we're just going to saute this up. And then once it's sauteed, we'll add our seasoning. And maybe a little bit of more oil so it doesn't stick to the pot. And again, I'm just using Mazola corn oil. You can use canola oil if you wish. Alright, so let that go. Back to our cheese. I love you too, helper. Is it going to be super yummy? Are you going to try it?
No. I just made it.
There's no egg, so you can eat it.
No, I want to make it with you.
Oh, thank you.
More.
Oh, yes, I need more. We need about 2 cups without grating my finger in. No, don't break it up. Don't wipe it on there. Can you just wipe it on the tissue? Thank you. We want to keep the jackets as white as possible. All right.
You need it?
No, thank you. I'm not done yet. Thank you. Thanks. So, making lasagna is pretty easy. This is my mom's recipe. We used to make it when we were kids with her, and I was really surprised that the first time my mother made lasagna, I was just so happy that it wasn't rice. So I was super thrilled with lasagna. So making lasagna is fun. It's a fun job, but it is pretty expensive. By the time you get all the ingredients together, it could easily cost you $30. The cheese is expensive, but again, we're not using all of it. So today it's 500 grams of cheese, 500 grams of cheese, and we're using about half of it, so maybe 250.
250?
All right, so that's our cheese, and that's for the topping. And you'll also need Parmesan cheese and also cottage cheese. I like to use 2%. I don't really like low-fat stuff, so just go with full fat.
I don't need to go pee. I don't need to go pee, Mama.
Go ahead. nicely. Okay, so we have garlic, onion, and lean ground beef, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper. So again, to taste, depending on how much you want. I like lots of pepper and a little bit of sea salt. And the main ingredient for spices is the Italiano one-step seasoning, and it's excellent. Again, as much as you like or as little as you like. Okay, and 1 can of Hunt's tomato sauce, the original, and this is 680 mils right here, 680 mils. You can use a bit of water to... Okay, you need a bit of water to... A little bit of water to wash it out, and then we also have 2 cans of the tomato paste, which gives it a little bit more flavor. One more, yes. So I'll use a knife to get it out. And if you didn't want to make lasagna, this is a great recipe just for tomato sauce. You can put it on your spaghetti or pasta. And so it's about 1 pound of meat that I've used, a little over a pound. Again, we can use water to wash it out so we don't waste it.
So how many pieces do you need again?
For the lasagna, we'll need 8 pieces, please.
Okay.
Can you count out 8 pieces of
1,
lasagna?
2, 3. What? Is this enough, Mom?
Did you count 8 pieces?
Mommy, I can't.
Count it again, let's see. We'll count it together, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's supposed to be 8 pieces.
Can you help me count?
Sure. We're just going to finish off here with the sauce.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, so with the sauce, I'm going to let it simmer. If you can let it simmer for about an hour, that would be wonderful. An hour of simmering. Bring it to a boil first, and then we're going to let it simmer at low for about an hour. And then for the last half an hour, you can put in the mushrooms. I don't like to put in the mushrooms so early, otherwise they'll be really soggy. So you can put in the mushrooms at the last, maybe say 5 or 10 minutes of the 1 hour. Okay, and then after that, I can show you how to assemble the lasagna. All right, so we'll cover it and put it on low. Put a lid on it and let it simmer. See you in an hour.